Alright, I hope you did your homework, and here it is how I did it. So in the country class, I want the ID to be a key, and I want it to be an identity generated by the database. So I'm going to add the annotations for that, and we of course need to import all the namespaces. So nothing new there, we did it before. And for the name of the country, I want to make sure that it's required and that the length is no more than 50 characters. And if it is, I want an error message that says that the country must be up to 50 characters. So again, it's required and the country must be up to 50 characters. Error message will be displayed if the user enters more than 50 characters. Alright, let's do the category. And again, this is going to have the identity, so I'm just gonna copy that. And for the ID, I'll just place it right there. That's gonna be the key and the database generated identity. And for the name, again, I'll go to the country because I want it required. And I want it up to 50 characters. So I can just copy it there and instead of country do category. So that's the two classes. Next, let's do the reviewer. And again, I'm just gonna actually copy the key and place it right there above the ID. Don't forget to import the namespaces. And for the first name, I want it up to 100 characters. So I'm just gonna copy this because I want it required and up to 100 characters. So it's gonna be a reviewer must be up to 100 characters for the error message, and of course I need to actually change the max length. And for the last name, I want it up to 200 characters. And again, I want it also required. So this is gonna be 200 characters and 200 characters. And actually, instead of reviewer, I will do first name and last name. And finally, let's do the review. But I'm just gonna copy the identity, place it over the ID, import the namespaces. Now for the headline, I want it between 10 and 100 characters. So we want a range. So I'll go to book and I'll do the string length, which gives us the range for the ISBN. I'll just copy that, place it right there. And I want the minimum to be 10 characters and the maximum to be 200 characters, so between 10 and 200. And I will obviously need to change the error message, and I can just say the headline needs to be between 10 and 200 characters. And I'm gonna copy this because I'm gonna use it also for the review text. And this one, I want the minimum to be 50 for the review and 2000 the maximum length. So the review needs to be between 50 and 2000 characters. Now we also have a rating, and if you did it, that's great, but we didn't do this one before, so I didn't put it in the homework. But here we want the rating to be between 1 and 5. I already mentioned that before. So again, we want it required, so I'll add the required. And since this is a range of integers, this is not a length of the characters of the string like we had before. The actual annotation is a range. You can see that it specifies the numeric range constraints for the value of data field, unlike the string length, which specifies the minimum and maximum length of characters. So this is for the string, and range is for a number. And the numbers we want is between 1 and 5. So 1 star or 5 stars. And we can add an error message to it if it's something else, and just simply say rating must be between 1 and 5 stars. Alright, so this is all the annotations we need. So now we are indeed ready to turn all this into a database tables.